Vaccine mandates are back in the news as the US ums and ahs over plans to force workers to get a jab, get tested regularly, or get the boot. Although it's not in the UK, more news from this side of the pond a little bit later, President Joe Biden wants workers at private companies with more than 100 employees to get fully vaccinated against COVID-19 or be tested weekly.
To ensure their workforces are fully vaccinated or show a negative test at least once a week.
However, with the move at least temporarily blocked, some say it's unconstitutional, Biden says it will create new standards of safety at work during the COVID era. It does raise questions about how businesses are approaching in-work vaccine standards now that many are forcing staff back to the office. There is a worry that mandating vaccines does cause problems. Ed Bastian, CEO at Delta Airlines, who has a 95% worker vaccination rate but not mandated, says allowing employees choice is better as it fosters trust. Not everyone agrees though. A massive 70% of HR leaders have stated they're now requiring workers to have had both COVID jabs before they can return to in-person working, according to a new report by Indeed Flex. And there are some big name firms going down the mandate route too. Last week, Citigroup did a seeming U-turn on an earlier, relaxed approach to vaccines as they gear up to force a return to the office next year. Writing on LinkedIn, their HR lead said, "We have made the decision to require US-based colleagues to be fully vaccinated as a condition of employment." And in the UK, Charlie Mullins, founder and chairman of Pimlico Promos, also rolled out a no jab, no job policy, saying that any staff currently employed by Pimlico who have not had the jab by January the 1st, 2022 will be given the boot to protect our staff and customers and for the good of the country. With seemingly more companies taking a hardline approach on vaccine mandates, could it not leave workers in a difficult space, especially if they're vaccine hesitant? Well, for sectors who are desperate for staff amidst an ongoing talent shortage, it might appear that there is some hesitancy, not for the vaccines themselves, but for vaccine mandates. The government are being warned that if they don't delay deadlines or push back till spring at least, deadlines for care workers and NHS workers to be mandatory jabbed, they risk losing lots of key workers at a peak time. This could be indicative of an approach taken in many sectors who are struggling for staff. For HR, it means having to consider health, well-being, talent acquisition, culture and all brand as part of any vaccine mandate decision. As ever, there's a lot to think about.